Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, Empire, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. News. There was news. I like to report on news. There was actually some that came up, so I think it's okay if I discuss it a little bit. The New York City meetup. That was the thing just happened a day or two ago. Uh, I do have a positive takeaway from that. I'll give my full opinion. I'm allowed to do that, but the positive thing that I got out of it was this actually right here, and all the comments. The Reddit's been dead. I mean, it's just been slow. There's really nothing to talk about. No new news coming out. Nobody's terribly excited about anything. So if nothing else, it's nice to see the community engaged again. Everyone. That's kind of the rub with this token, is keeping the community engaged, and they've built up. I don't have to get into it. You guys have seen my videos before. They've built up a real nice compound, so they can control the message pretty good. But this right here was pretty organic. So if nothing else, planting flowers here, guys. I think it's nice to see that people are discussing it again. Now I did read through all of this. Obviously, I would love it to have been there, but I don't think I'd be terribly welcome, even if I did show up. It's all cordial, guys. Look, man, it's nothing personal. I am an investor, not a huge investor, but I own AMP, so I think I have the right to discuss it. Uh, but yeah, I did read through this whole thing, and there weren't a whole hell of a lot of fights. Usually, it's just people sniping. But it seemed like it was kept more or less civil till you get down here to the dregs. When you get down to the bottom, that's where it all starts to unravel. But yeah, I mean, I looked at this and I read the other write-ups that were linked in there, and it sounds like there was a lot of information pushed out, but it was just not investable or actionable information. It seems to me. I could be wrong. The hell do I know? Uh, but it seems to me it's kind of more of the same. A whole lot of just you wait. I mean, it's coming. Don't worry, we got it. Everything's ducky, and we're gonna release it all at once. It's tough, man. It's tough to uh, get anything actionable out of that when you continue to come back and say, it's coming soon. Trust me, man. I got it. They said the white paper is done, or 99% done, and it's being read by really, really smart people. I kind of question that right away. I mean, it's nice to always have your work, proofed, but if you're the smartest in the room, then who else do you really need to read this? But it just makes sense. You're always going to want to have peer review on something like this, so that's wonderful. I would have just again, I would have liked a little something, and it seems the whole narrative here is that they're not going to put out anything because they don't want to get scooped. So it all gets released at once, 20 blog posts that Tyler has written, and it will be released at the same time as the white paper and the protocol, and it's all coming at once. But again, for me, from an investment perspective, man, I can't invest in that. You guys, you've been promising bridges for a long time, and you haven't delivered any. I mean, literally none. Spend. That's it. That's what you got is a spend app. But you haven't delivered anything else. And it's starting to feel like a little bit like a rehash of 2022 with the SDK and the Switch and the thousands of merchants, and it's all going to go live at one time. And you won't believe your eyes when it gets here. It just, I mean, am I just this jaded? I could be. All right, look, man, I'm not a narcissist. I could literally just be this kind of jaded, but you can only listen to the same record so many times before you get tired of it. And it just seems like you're again promising the moon. And don't you worry, just you wait. It's coming soon. All of this stuff is done. You can't see it. You can't see it now. But everything is done. And we're just waiting for the right time. And you're going to love it when it gets here. So I'm not quite sure how to feel, about that. Again, hey, I own the tokens. All right, I'm allowed to be concerned. I don't own a lot, but you know what? It's all relative, right? Um, the couple things that actually came out in this, which was a little bit disturbing. Now this is a me thing, man. He obviously understands that price is down. He hates it too, since according to Tyler, he is the largest holder out of all of us and has not sold any of them. So seeing the price down doesn't make him feel good. Obviously, he mentioned that the whole market is down, especially Ethereum coins, many of which are down 80 to 90%. And I've heard that story. That one's been going around for a long, long time. There's some truth in it, of course, but you can't use that to say that we're the same as everybody else and everybody's down, because there was a time you guys are sitting at AMP is sitting at 238 right now, down from Jesus, I think it was like 70. I mean, that it was way up there. But if everything fell off evenly, why are you sitting at 238 now with, I think the market cap's a little under 100 million, yeah, with a $94 million market cap now, down from a couple billions. So I'm just saying, in that one, for that, can we just please put that little piece of the narrative, just that dog won't hunt, man, all right? It fell off more. So whatever you need to salve your wounds up here, it's simply not true. This thing has exceeded a lot of other tokens, but that's really neither here nor there. The bummer, the thing that the one thing that kind of made my spider sense tingle. Well, everything about this makes my spider sense tingle, but the one thing that really did was actually this part right here. His first startup made him so much money from selling it that he could have retired at 18 if he wanted to. His point was that at this point, he's not doing it for the money. The money is nice, but it's for the tech and making a difference in the world. Now, I love platitudes as much as everybody else. I do. And I wish them the very best, and I hope you do change the world. But as an investor, in it for the money, man. I'm just saying, I'm kind of in it for the money, and I would appreciate it if the people who are heading up these projects, that we are like-minded, that it kind of is about the money. It's the tech is great, and that's wonderful, man. But look, dude, I'm mercenary capital. All right, I invest in speculative products. I hope I can turn a profit on them. Not all of them. I have some long terms. Just AMP isn't one of them. I That bothered me just a little bit. I just giving you guys my truth here. That bothered me just a little bit, and I'm sure, and I think people came to his defense down in the thread, but it's like saying I'm going to invest in a bank to make the world a better place. I don't want to make money by investing in a bank. I just want to make the world a better place. At what point does it become about the money? Just saying, and I think it's a fair question. Anyway, guys, look, man, if nothing else, it got the community engaged again. So that is a positive takeaway from this. Aside from that, it was just a repeat of 2022. That's just my opinion. But nothing really new was put out. Nothing actionable was put out. Nothing was really put out. Just a whole lot of this. But it's amping. Everyone's kind of used to that. So okay. Anyway, questions, comments, Scott at ThePodocasts.com. I answer any and all of them. And until next time, please stay safe. Please be smart with your money. Go Empire. Get them.